Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Stewart Martha Show. I am Stewart Martha. Today, we are going to talk about a number of things. We're going to talk about theater, of course. I have some dad jokes for you. We're going to talk about cleaning, and we're going to talk a little bit about some sewing, hemming to be exact. Now, you might be saying, Stewart, where are you? I'm in a bathroom. Because you can probably guess why I'm in a bathroom when I said we're going to talk about cleaning. We're going to talk a little bit about cleaning in the bathroom. And I'm a one-shot guy. On these videos, I do one shot. I don't move around. I don't edit. I don't clip. Nothing. I might do that later, but as of right now, I'm trying to do like a one-clip show. And so I figured I should be in the bathroom for the show. So I also am wearing my favorite shirt today. It's got blue tigers on it. Two of my most favorite things. I love it. So I'm really happy about that. You might also hear some thunder in the background. It is crazy thundery today. It's not even raining at the moment. I have a window right here. But you might hear thunder, so that's cool. All right, let's jump right into it. The song I'm singing today is called Made of Stone. It's from The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Now, I usually say in my videos, like, oh, I haven't practiced a lot. I literally have not practiced. I listened to the song 5 times. And then I listened to the karaoke twice. So I might not, and I only say that because I might not do like all the right notes. But just to give you an idea of what the song's about, first let's talk about Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's based on a book by Victor Hugo, a novel by him, and also the musical also incorporates stuff from the Disney version. I think the Disney was like 1990s or something like that. It premiered in Berlin in 1999, and it ran for 3 years in Berlin. Then it came to California here in October 18th of 2004, and it only went until December of that same year. Then they tried to revive it again in New Jersey in 2015, in March of 2015, and it only went till April of that same year. So it didn't last super long in theaters, but it does have really great music to it, really great songs, especially for Quasimodo, especially. The basic storyline of this is this guy, Quasimodo, lives in the Notre Dame, and he is a hunchback, so he's kind of like a outcast of society, and he falls in love with this gypsy lady, Esmeralda. And then there's just a lot going on there where his caretaker kind of tries to like keep him under wraps and hidden and all that stuff. So in the song Made of Stone, he's not very happy right now, and his gargoyle friends are trying to help him out. So let's see how this goes. If I can fix this. I just like messed up my thing. Okay, here we go. Who is that you see, instead of seeing what I am for real? This twisted flesh and bone. You're a liar. With every new excuse you try out, you only make me want to cry out. Would that I were made of stone like you. Such good advice. So has not one single word you've said been any help at all. And you would sound so nice, the more your dreams and fancies fill my head, the further that I fall. Shut my brain down. If I were senseless, I prefer it. Another gargoyle on this turret, bidding rain down to the stones below. I've wasted my faith believing in saints of plaster, but the only one worth believing in was my master. He's the one who never lied. He told me it was cruel outside. He told me how I had to hide. His words were cold as stone, but they were true. Not like you. Take all the dreams you sowed. Take all your lies and leave me alone. And then the gargoyles sing and sing and sing and stuff like that. I did that much lower than I was supposed to, but that's okay. Hey, some jokes. What happened to the Captain Bluebird when he fell into the Red Sea? Well, he got marooned. Now, because I'm in the bathroom, I wanted to tell a dirty joke. I just wanted to let you know that poop jokes are not my favorite, but they are a solid number 2. Okay, I'm getting information from my grandma's book. Coming Clean, Dirty Little Secrets from a Professional House Cleaner. Today we're talking about toilets. So, and this is on page 32 of the book. Toilets. So some things to know about toilets. In cleaning them, it's really important to clean them. It's important to clean the inside and the outside of it. I didn't even try this, but I wonder if I can get the toilet in here. There it is. Okay, that was too much. Sorry. So there's the toilet, but we're not gonna do that because that obviously didn't work. So we have a toilet cleaner. This is the type of toilet cleaner you have. Lysol is not endorsing this at all. It's just the type that I have in my house. So I'm using it. You want to get a cleaner that you can apply to the toilet itself. Stay away from any toilets, any cleaners that you put in the tank, because that can wreck the ring of the tank, and it can also just eat away at your lining, at anything inside the tank there, because it won't eat away at the porcelain per se. It could stain the porcelain, but it won't eat away at it. So you don't want to put things in the tank. Anything that you clip on the side of it, that on the side of the toilet bowl itself, that's good as well. And then of course you have toilet brushes. Now I want to tell you some things about toilet brushes. This is what most people have for their toilet brush. This little guy. This is like the really cheap one from IKEA. It works. It cleans. It's really fine. The only problem is you usually have to have it sitting next to your toilet, which is disgusting, and you don't really want that. So there are a couple options. One is you can get those disposable things where you clip the thing on there, you clean the toilet, and then you can just flush it down the toilet. For the most part, those are okay. It says they're biodegradable. They're still not that great for your septic system. As much as they say like, oh yeah, they'll disintegrate, they're not a problem. It's really not the best for your septic tank. So if you had to choose between one of those disposable ones or this would be better overall for your septic tank. The best one though, which I do not have with me right now, it's called a Johnny Mop. Now they don't sell a lot of these at the stores, but a Johnny Mop is actually, it's very similar to this cleaner, but it's actually got like a cloth-like bottom on the bottom, like a white ball cloth on the bottom that cleans it even better. And if you wanted to, you could even put that Johnny Mop through the wash. Not many people do, you just throw it away and get a new one, but you can put it through the wash, stick and all, to kind of clean it up and make it usable. One thing that you probably don't know with your toilet, I got 2 more things about toilets. I always talk about toilets, gross. But before you put in your cleaner, you want to actually take your brush and you want to push the water down into the ring of the toilet so there's not as much water in your toilet, because what you don't want to do is have to dilute your cleaner. You want as little water as possible in your toilet when you put the cleaner in there, because it keeps it nice and clean. Now, if your toilet is really gross, you can use one of these. It's called a pumice stone, and it's made to get wet. You can get these at any store, really. These are only used for porcelain. It's amazing because it's a stone. Once you get it wet, it cleans the porcelain really well, but it doesn't scratch the porcelain. I don't know the science behind it, but it works really well. Do not use this on your shower unless you have porcelain tiles in your shower, of course. Most showers do not, and if you don't know if your tiles are porcelain or not, just don't use it on your showers because it's not good for the grout. It will eat away at the grout of your shower. And if you have just like a plastic lining like we have in our shower there, it's just gonna scrape it really, really bad. But for the toilet, this is a great deal. So probably more than you ever thought you needed to know about cleaning the toilet, but really good things. If you need to go back and hear it again, just rewind it and hear it again. Last thing I have for you is about hemming things. I just had to hem my daughter's dress the other day, and so I have some just pointers on how to hem things. So I have my another dress right here. So they tried the dress on, and then after they tried it on, I was able to figure out how high I needed to hem it. So what I used here was my measuring tape here. It had to be 2 inches high. So I put the part of the measuring tape right here, and then I just pulled it out to 2 inches so that it measured 2 inches, just like that. And then I put the pin there, and then I went down, I went a couple inches, and then I measured that out again. So I just went around the bottom of the dress, putting the end of my measuring tape here, and then pulling the dress out to the 2-inch mark there, all the way through the dress. So all the way around the dress, I did that. Then once I start you start hemming, here's a little tip and trick here. For this, I'm using white string just so that you can see it. But when you go through, I'm hemming it up, and there's already a little hem here from what the store put there, the manufacturer put there. I'm going to use that hem as where I'm going to go in with my string. I go in with my string, of course pulling it all the way through. I'm using a single string here. I'm not doubling up because we want it to be as tiny as possible. And then you put just the tiniest little stitch in there, making sure I go straight back through here, straight back onto that hem. And then I also just want to show you, gotta pull it all the way through, there's a lot there. So if you look really, you have to look really, really close to see those little white dots, but there is a little tiny white dot there. But you're never gonna see this. Now I would obviously, if I was doing this, I would do this in black so that you wouldn't see it at all. But there's these tiny little things there, and that's what's gonna hem the dress up. You just have to do it all the way around the dress. Now, can you hem a dress on a sewing machine? You can. You can hem a dress on the sewing machine. It just depends on the pattern that you have and how much you want to be able to see the string. If you just go around every inch putting a tiny little stitch, that is going to work as well. It just depends on how you want your hem to look. But a hand hem works just the same. So you learned a lot of stuff today. I've already taken way too much of your time. I am so sorry. You need to go out there. You need to be a light. Enjoy your life because your life is worth living. Be a light. We'll see you next time. Bye.